And we're live. It's coffee time. How you guys doing? All right? I'm doing all right. So, what's happened today? Anybody? Anybody want to throw some topics of conversation out there that we can discuss? You know what I really hate? What I was talking about extensively today with my wife. Well, I really hate the Catholic Church, you guys. I want you to understand this because of the Catholic Church. It would astound you. And it's time we just destroy them, frankly. Destroy. And they're not the only one I want to see destroyed. The amount of abuse that I've put up with because of other so called religions. And many people I know, I don't want to just be all about myself. I'm not, but just a second. Shut this door here. Hey, yeah, I'm really not all about myself, but just, speaking from personal experience, which I'm sure is the same as the personal experiences of many other people. The amount of abuse that we've put up with because of the Catholic Church and other so called religious institutions, which I don't really consider religious. Guys, it's astounding. I mean, they have so many people so completely and utterly brainwashed and indoctrinated into defending and supporting them. Even people who don't believe in them will fight to protect them, which I don't understand. You know, I mean, why would you fight to defend somebody who's only out to hurt you and take from you? And it's a form of Stockholm syndrome, basically. It's what people are suffering from. And the amount of time that I have invested in just trying to get some people to wake up to this reality. It's just it's a gigantic waste of time. You guys just trying to wake people up that way. Um, there's only one way we're really going to wake them up, and that's by completely and utterly destroying the Catholic Church and other so called religious organizations. And you guys have talked about what I will do as president if you guys elect me in order to bring an end to terrorism. But I think ultimately that terrorism is just a symptom of a much bigger problem, which is the behavior of organized religion and organized religious institutions and the perpetuation of these cycles of these social control organizations that pose as benevolent and spiritual and for the purpose of enlightenment. They're not. Maybe some of them helped some people hundreds of years ago, but in 2019, they are completely obsolete and have been infiltrated by people with nothing but bad agendas who seek to rape children and abuse children and take from entire societies or entire segments of society. Ignore the law, perpetuate their own views as though it's the law, and ignore the law when it's not convenient for them or doesn't suit their agenda. What I'm saying is we need to destroy them. Okay, we need to invade their centers of activity like the Vatican. We need to arrest the Pope. We need to arrest all the higher ups in that organization who are pulling the strings of the lower down people. We need to confiscate their financial assets, shut down their center of operations, cut off all funding that goes out to the various dioceses or parishes and whatever they call them. I don't even know. All funding so that these people who are employed by them and shuffled around after abusing children will go get other jobs or be arrested also for their crimes against humanity, really. These are organizations that perpetuate crimes against humanity. And there's no nice way of putting this. We need to shut them down and destroy them. Okay? It's that simple. And we're not going to move forward until we do that as a species, as a planet, as a country, as Americans, as America, as the United States of America. We're not going to move forward until, you know, this negative influence is completely removed from not just our country, but the entire world. Because if these organizations create problems in other countries, that then inevitably somehow always becomes America's problem. It bleeds over into the United States, whether we like it or not. It affects our allies, who then come looking to us for help, always. So let's do everybody a favor and use the power of our military to shut these freaking organizations down. I'm trying very hard not to use bad language here because I know there are going to be children watching this at some point eventually, but that's what we need to do. So are you guys with me? Are we going to make this happen, or are we just going to sit back and say, oh, we can't? No, we can't sit back. And I'm not saying that we have to send our troops to get hurt or injured or killed or anything. This is not even gonna, nobody has to die to make this happen. It just has to be done. The only people that have to die are those who have committed very serious crimes and who are going to be arrested and tried. Crimes against humanity, people. Remember the Nuremberg trials after World War II? Yeah, well, there's not a whole lot of difference from what happened back then compared to what's happening, you know, all around the world because of these organizations. If you add it all up, there's a there's a Holocaust every day because of organized religion. So it's time to get rid of them. And I promise you, I swear on a stack of Bibles, and you guys know I believe in the Bible, that if you guys put me in the office of president in November 2024, I will start making this happen before 2024 ends. I have it all mapped out in my head. I have it all figured out how it's going to go down if you guys put me in office. And that's all I'm saying. So do it. I dare you. What have we got to gain by keeping these organizations in existence? Nothing. What have we got to lose by getting rid of them? We won't lose anything by getting rid of them. There's nothing but negative in letting them continue. And especially under the premise of freedom of religion, which they're not religion. They're pretending to be religion. They want you to think they're religion so that they can get legal recognition and continue to perpetuate their abuse. And it's disgusting, it's sick, it's abhorrent, it's immoral, and it's wrong, especially because we have the power to do something about it and enforce what's right. This world is not safe. I think it's foolish to think that this world is safe because we have organizations that are very large with, you know, vast amounts of resources at their disposal who continue to perpetuate all kinds of abuse against civilian populations, who instigate wars between governments, and they do. And, you know, perpetuate all kinds of lies and propaganda to keep people supporting them via the media and educational systems and all manner of other ways. Let's just get rid of them so the truth can finally have an opportunity to make its way out there into the world and be the dominant force for the 21st century. Who's with me, you guys? I'm serious here. I've never been more serious. If you're with me, leave a like this, put a like on this video, and share it with your friends. if you're serious, because I am very serious. Look into my eyes. See how serious I am? Do you see that? I'm ready to make this happen, you guys. I've been ready. I was probably born ready for this. All right. So, if our current president isn't going to do anything about it, see this guy? I will.